Welcome back to the Clash Creators podcast, where we break down everything Clash of Clans. I'm your host, BD Legend, and today I've got 4 other esteemed super creators with me, and we're going to talk about the brand new update that just dropped in Clash of Clans, including the Gold Pass changes that were announced about a week ago, the Greedy Raven new pet, and several of the changes to ranked leagues, and some of the balance changes that have been introduced in the game. We are not going to be talking about the Dragon Duke because we just don't have enough details about it. And for those of you that want to know, this was recorded 2 days prior to the first sneak peek, so this is genuinely our unfiltered thoughts, first thoughts about this. And without further ado, let's get into it. But we could just carry on.
Oh gosh,
talk as usual.
Recording in progress.
that's ominous.
Oh,
But
what
yeah.
now? No one has anything to say?
Now nobody has anything. I don't want to be the guy who.
Video, are you gonna do the intro or whatever, or do you record it separately?
I usually record it separately,
Okay,
but
okay.
thank you guys all for being here. It means a
Yeah.
lot. I know we're all really busy this week. So to give everybody a little bit of context, everybody who's listening, this is like way before like sneak peeks have come out, like 2 days before prior, right? So we've all got a lot of work to do this week, but we figured, we'd hop on here. I don't know about you guys. I haven't looked through like every comb or detail of the update or anything yet.
Yeah.
So just some kind of like initial thoughts, right? But yeah. Anything like you guys really want to talk about right out the gate? My man Termy, he looks like he got something ready, man.
He's ready.
Man, we should start off with the gold pass changes right away.
Hard hitting facts right immediately.
Oh geez.
Man, hot take: the new gold pass is better. Besides the 20% boost being later.
No, agreed.
Yeah, 100%.
That's based.
I mean,
I think there's just so
Oh,
much
sorry.
backlash because the new helper isn't free to play. I
Yeah.
think, it's not like he's even that OP, but people feel like they're being slighted by having to buy it. But it's like, I don't know, equipment is just weird in general, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think honestly the fact that it can like do so little in a certain amount of time, like it's realistically not that big of a deal not having it. And it might actually be advantageous for people for not like they don't have to spend gems on it. And the fact that it's included in the gold pass for the people who are paying, it's just like an extra boost, but it doesn't hinder anybody in the same process, and you don't have to spend gems on it. So it's just like it's just another boost, but it's not like hindering anybody in doing so. You know?
And we're getting it so late in the season, like it doesn't do a ton. I think like maybe they're like testing that. Maybe we'll see a difference in that.
Yeah.
And like they don't want it to be too OP broken for the first few months, which that would make a lot of sense because how many times do we see something released and that's so broken and it breaks something in the game? So maybe they're
Yeah.
just being cautious putting it there. I do understand the frustrations also of it being so late in the gold pass, along with the boosts being a little bit later. So I definitely understand the initial feedback of people being frustrated, but it's one of those things, like
Yeah.
we'll deal with it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think with the boost, I think the main problem that also people have is just you're getting the 20% boost like what 2 or 3 days later,
Yeah.
and yeah, that sucks. Like you're not able to get 3 weeks of 20% boost if you're consistently hitting that. But I don't think it's like that difficult of a fix for them to make, whether that's changing points to like 20 per stamp or just moving them down. Um, but at the very least, you can still get what the 10 and 15% boosts within a week.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it sucks, but I don't think necessarily it's as big of a nerf as I feel like some people are taking it. I think some are probably a little too are overreacting to it a little too much, but that's just me.
Agree.
Bro,
Think it's
he
like
not trying to add any value? Go ahead, Jacob. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you guys think it was necessary for them to like push it back like slightly, or what do you think?
No, I think that maybe they didn't even realize that they did that, but like
Yeah.
why would you nerf something that people look forward to? That's my thing. Like
Yeah,
it makes
exactly.
zero sense to do that. Maybe it was just like something that was like kind of overlooked and maybe it gets adjusted,
Yeah.
That's the one thing, like we're already seeing changes to ranked mode coming in and like it's a few months after, so maybe it's one of those things after a few months of the gold pass, they adjust it and kind of see where those numbers fall because Supercell is a big data company. They'll take all the data that they receive from people using the Gold Pass, how they're using it, if they're gemming those extra rewards. Like they see all that information, so they'll see where the need is and hopefully get it to that sweet spot where people are happy.
Yeah, even like on my end, like when we got all the new stuff for the Gold Pass, and I eventually like whatever made videos on it. Even I hadn't realized that
Yeah,
we were
dude, I
short the
caught so much
20%.
flack for that. Like, because I had family in town, so I really didn't get to sit down with the build and like play with it. And
Yeah.
like people are like, "Oh, here goes Bash selling out. Bash is a shill for Supercell. They paid him." I'm like, "Bro, I was just excited that we got a prospect. I didn't realize that
Oh
the
my
rewards
God.
are even pushed back. Like, my bad."
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I was I was talking about it in the Reddit Discord for Clash of Clans. Someone called me like holy bootlicking. I'm just like, but I actually like the pass. Like,
Yeah.
are there some problems with it? Sure, nothing's gonna be perfect, but it is still better.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the thing is like it's like lose lose for us. Like we're not allowed to be excited for something, or else we get called a bootlicker, or we're being paid for our opinions or something. It's
Our
like
code's gonna be taken away.
try making content where you're just depressed and angry about every little thing. It just doesn't work. Like
Yeah.
as us as
You'd be
content creators,
surprised.
like we have to try, even if we don't like something, like it's still like we're trying to find the benefit or the positive out of it. But yeah, for me it was just an oversight of those rewards being later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it says something when you like don't see any negative creators just chilling in the space. They've been here for years. It's a hard thing to do, right? And I know like a lot of us like we've talked about that before too. It's just a hard thing to do. And also those things happen. I think like obviously like if you're like a viewer, you don't know what it's like to get the dev build, play with it for 2 days, also make other videos. Also, you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
right? So it's a whole different thing, right? And thankfully I got an iPad now, but like prior to that, I had to like delete Clash of Clans and because I was on my phone, right? And get the dev build and stuff, right? Man, I was missing war attacks all the time, and my clan members are like, what is wrong with you?" Right? It's a whole different thing. So yeah, I mean, did it like need to get nerfed? I don't think so. But again, like you're saying, I don't think they even like thought about it. They were like, oh, this
Yeah.
just kind of happened, right?
Yeah. How many points was the change? Do you guys know?
Oh, I don't know exact numbers because I
Um,
don't think it was consistent, right? Correct me
Oh,
if I'm
really?
wrong, but a lot of people have been asking me this question about, hey, like, what's the? Because I uploaded a video today about the old Gold Pass versus new Gold Pass.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been asking me about like season points. I don't think it's been consistent week to week. Like some weeks you would get more, some weeks you would get less. It wouldn't vary by too much, but it was never like a set amount, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it was never really a set amount
You know.
And it
because
like
each
scales up towards the end.
The prospector though, the prospector is not good. It's not a bad thing to use. Like everybody who has it should use it, but it's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, I
And
think it's
as
not. I think people are like seeing this prospector. Obviously, like we're just like we didn't even get to like initially like we had to use pre-recorded footage for it. Like, but like it's not like something that's gonna be like breaking. It's just to like help balance out some of those like little minute. Like maybe you need just a little bit more glowy and you can get it, or maybe you have too much glowy, you can get rid of it. So
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
it's just like one of those things that you use it every 24 hours, and it's not gonna be like game changing or anything like that. It's a nice benefit to have, but I don't think it's like the end all be all if you don't have it.
yeah.
Yeah.
How many days do you have access to it?
10
I'm sure
days
10
on a
days.
31-day month. Yeah.
Oh
So
gosh.
so so roughly like what 20 starry if we're looking at that. I've seen people where they said, "Oh my gosh, that's a huge boost." And I'm like, "No, it's not. A free-to-play player can still get a lot of starry, especially from the star bonus and from other places." So it's just like it's not impossible. That's like what, two wars
Mm,
maybe,
Yeah.
give or
yeah,
If you're
take.
Town Hall
So,
fourteen,
less than two
15.
wars. Yeah.
yeah, so I get it, but it's also not that overpowered. I never saw it as like a fix, and it's obviously not going to be amazing straight away, but I do see it as more of a quality of life thing than anything else.
Yeah, I definitely side with that.
Yeah. I
Two
I
two things that. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I think two things though that I agree with. I think that people are kind of overreacting, but I will say that if the perspective was an actual helper, it'd be nice. And then if they just make the current 20% boost the same as we have now, then I think everybody else would be chilling. Nobody would be complaining anymore, I think, if there's just those two things and that's it.
Or what if the prospector was like on the free pass and he was
Yeah,
very, very
yeah.
limited, and then on the
Yeah.
gold pass, like he got boosted?
I've seen that. I've seen
Yeah,
that.
That'd be
like
good
I
too.
think
People-
I think that could
actually
be a
said
different
that,
way to
yeah.
handle it.
Yeah, you could.
I like now personally for me, I really like chests on the free side.
Me too.
I get some people don't like RNG, but like I think the only complaint I've seen of that is I can't sell the potions for gems.
Right.
I can't sell the magic items. I can't get 60 per month instead of just like it's like stuff that you can't really use versus you have the chance and I get a higher likelihood of getting stuff you can use.
Yeah, I would
So
rather like instead of 5 gems for a potion, I'd rather a chance at like a clan castle cake or something like a tasty treat, you know? Like I think those are
Ores.
way more valuable.
Yeah, or a clan house decoration.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You know, who doesn't want a clan house decoration? I mean, that is the RNG of it, but it's also like on a lot of my accounts, like I always forget to use resource potions. I always forget I don't use the builder base potions. Who plays builder base? That guy's not here today, so I'm fine with it. You know?
I do
I-
also see the new pass though for those who want to go for the 6 builder as a buff for the free to play side because you do get more builder loot.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah.
so it's definitely really nice and you can still get them from chests too. So it's overall a lot faster now to get that 6 builder with the free pass.
So, prior to the gold pass change, you would get 70 gems worth of value, right? As a free-to-play player. That's what's been exchanged, those 7 potions, right? And I actually did the math on this with like the numbers from the from like the chest chances, like taking all the chances into account. And every month you'd be averaging about 230 gems worth of value from just the treasure chest. And that's considering you never get a legendary, which we know is not the case, right? Like every once in a while, it might be rare, but every once in a while you'll get a legendary, right? Almost anything you get out of that is great, unless you get a rune, which is like the worst thing you can get out of a legendary, but that's still not terrible, right? So,
No, the book of spells is the worst.
yeah. Book of spells.
oh yeah. Well, see, that's one thing I really like about the gold pass change though, and I think like a lot of people are missing too. Like Book of Spells, terrible, right? Not that many spells. You don't get that many uses on it. But now the Book of Spells you can exchange for a Book of Fighting. That's huge. That's
Right,
like
yeah.
one useful book compared to like nothing, right? So
Yeah.
No. The
Yeah,
choice nodes
that's a
are
book that got sold almost every month for 50 gems. Now it's you can take up to like 2 weeks off of an upgrade with
yeah.
the choice notes. I do
Yeah.
kind of like the choice note of the skins too, because
yeah.
some people don't buy the gold pass every month, so maybe enticing them with a skin that they wanted previously along with all the other stuff. I mean, maybe they don't love this one skin, but it's a skin they always wanted. I kind of like that like concept as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
The fact that they're letting the players choose what they want, I think is really cool.
Careful,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
We're all sounding like a bunch of bootlickers here, Like,
Yeah.
we're all too positive about this negative trade.
Now, personally, for me, I think there are 2 other things I like as well, which is the piggy bank. While they did
Yeah, it's
nerf it
bigger.
for they nerfed it for lower town halls. If you were to just stay with the free side, yeah, it's kind of nerfed. But once you go past town 11 above, it's buffed.
Yeah, which I feels like most players are Town Hall 11 and above, or you can get to Town Hall 11 and above really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally like weeks, months.
No, months is crazy, brother. It's a few days.
Really?
If you're doing things the right
Alright,
way.
dude.
But don't ask anybody else.
Sorry, Mr. freaking-
If you really want it to
rushing.
happen.
Yeah.
You can get it in one day, technically. I mean, if you just,
Spend money, judo it up.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Yeah.
And then also the 1 gem donation for your own
That's
CC.
actually nice, dude.
Huge.
That's
yeah.
actually
Oh
nice.
yes.
I'd love that change.
Yeah, I feel like 1 gem donation like kind of lost its use, so I'm kind of excited that they found an actual use for it now.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. But like the UI changes everything. Great. Also, like when it comes to the like lower town hall levels and their like the Hoggy Bank like nerf, the oversaturation of resources was helpful, but you didn't need like 5 million, Like you could do it with like 1 million, you could afford any upgrade you needed, even if your storages couldn't hold it. You know what I'm saying? So like it is a nerf, but it shouldn't practically make a difference in most cases, right? For those players, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll have to see if they end up making changes or not to the gold pass. At least for like, the building time reductions. I know that's one thing that like a lot of players, have been wanting. But with that, I feel like that's a good segue into like our next topic where we actually get into like real sneak peek topics, right? A few things that I wanted to make sure we talk about, especially and like anything else you guys want to talk about too, because obviously I haven't like combed through the notes, like I said. But the
Yeah.
Greedy Raven, the brand new pet that's going to be coming out, how do we feel about that?
Okay,
Oh boy.
I was making I'm making my short for it. Um, it's it's interesting. It's nice chip damage. It doesn't do a lot of damage against non-resource buildings, but it does pretty well against resource buildings. So I mean, obviously, it's gonna be good for farming. Definitely, it's more chip damage, but it does have a long range. It has a longer range than the Warden at 8 tiles. So I guess how I see it, it's like an air poison lizard that does more damage to resources.
Yeah, I definitely think it's sort of like it'll have niche use cases in comparison to like everything that has much more like broad, like a Frosty or Diggy,
Yeah.
But I think it's definitely a cool addition, to be honest.
I think that Greedy Raven's going to be good in Warden walks and
Yeah.
maybe even on the Queen, especially like on the outside of the base with siege barracks, like current attacks like with E-Dragons and what else is being used? Throwers, like setting up the initial funnel because it does so much damage to storages. Like if you're Warden walking, especially in Legend mode modifier, the Warden takes so long to take down buildings, especially like high HP storage buildings people like to use to slow you down, and the Greedy Raven would just destroy them. So I think it'll maybe get used over the Sneezy in some cases potentially.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
sorry.
think exactly what you said there, especially like with us having like kind of a little bit of a meta of Warden walks. I think that's going to be the big use case. I don't think it's like meant to be like, oh my God, this is a game changer, but it will speed up those little things. And I mean, sometimes you do time fail because that Warden's taking forever on those storages.
Yeah.
Yep, it's gonna save a lot of time, and that's like kind of one of the main like scenarios that I see it being used at. Also, if we ever have like a hero for like cleanup uses, like if we ever using like the road champion or the king or I don't know, whatever, like if you ever get into that situation where you're trying to clean up, this would also be like a really good thing to use,
Yeah.
right? Because it's all resource buildings and it's like collectors and everything too, right? So it'll eat through all of those things pretty quickly. One
I
thing that I
guess.
would have
Oh, sorry.
loved to see, sorry. But one thing I would have really loved to see is I wish it just give us double loot, man, for like anything this thing hits. Like
That
it's
would be
just a
cool.
fun change, right? It doesn't break anything, right?
Deck
That's one
collector
thing I
part
would have
two.
loved to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Easy
think with the
farming.
greedy. Yeah, I think with the greedy raven, especially for Town Hall 18, I could definitely see it being used with one of the heroes inside the base, so it could snipe the town hall. Because it has long range and it does more damage to resource buildings, and the town hall's a resource building.
Wait, RC charged with Greedy Raven?
No,
Wait. Like the Greedy Raven would take down the Town Hall and the Guardian? Wait.
Might have to try it.
no, but
Termy
you
trying to
would pair it
convince
with
everybody in the call right
something.
now. He's like, wait,
Yeah,
wait,
Nice.
Ter-
just
Yo,
hear me
it's gonna
out.
be
Terby's like,
meta.
I just had an idea.
The new meta.
I just imagine I have an idea.
And then it all
Better-
comes to fruition and we look dumb and Termy was right.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, honestly, you could clip this. You could come back. Oh man, you could come
Yeah.
back and clip this and just be like, "Yo, I was right." Like,
As long as you don't turn the town hall invisible, you know.
Oof.
True.
Hey, I was right about the prospector.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember we both
bro.
made that video. We both
Yeah.
made that exact same video. I was like, dude, there's
I
no way.
the way that I took mine was because I Termy made a short about it, and then I was like, I'm gonna take that, but I'm gonna do it in my own way, in my own approach. I was like, that's kind of close.
No, it's the exact same like body type, so you could expect it to be.
Yeah.
that's interesting though. I guess I didn't really think of the town hall as a resource building,
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
or the
because
CC even, right? But the CC has a
Yeah.
longer range than 8, right? So it wouldn't
yeah, of course.
matter.
So I have an
Oh
idea.
boy,
So
here he goes.
basically you do air mode fireball recall with the Greedy Raven. You don't need to quake the CC if you have the Greedy Raven. Oh, easy.
See, the other issue is like so many buildings classify as resource buildings that for you to actually isolate the one that you need is like it's very difficult, right?
Invis spells.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Overgrowth spells.
He's gonna do anything to make this meta.
Yeah, dude. Do like 3 overgrowths and then just only get the CC with the Greedy Raven and then a recall.
Termi, aren't you like top 1K now? Like actually though?
Yeah. Actually, with the E-Drags, they've been doing well after the buff.
Or me a dirty E-Drag spammer.
Dirty E
Oh my
Drags
gosh.
bro.
I made a video on
Surgical
that.
E-Dragger. Surgical E-Dragger.
I remember like it was probably like 4 or 5 years ago now, like when E-Drags got nothing but hate. We had this guy join our clan, and that's what he would say. He's like, "No, I'm a surgical E-Drag player," and we just gave him nonstop, like just always busting his butt for it. But yeah, I mean that's what a lot of people say though these days is surgical E-Drags.
Well, now,
It's
now,
kinda-
now, now you could go up to you and just say, look now, E-Drags
See?
are meta.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy because with the Town Hall 18 levels, like I actually do with the modifiers and stuff, I do like how it's opened up things, but you'll see like certain things that I mean, E-Dragons have been kind of popular or gaining popularity since Town Hall 18, but I feel like recently people are starting to see different things being used. Like, for example, E-Dragons are getting slightly more popular, and then if more things get new levels, then they'll start to get more popular again. So it's kind of nice, like with, for example, Lalo, like if a Hound gets a new level or like a Balloon gets a new level. So
Yeah. No, brother, this is after the sneak peeks. The Hound is getting a new level, bro.
oh, okay, yeah. So that's interesting though. Like giving Hound a new level. I don't know if that's going to. I guess I've seen people use Sarch, but I don't know if Lalo will ever make a comeback because so much splash is already in the base. So
Yeah.
it's like,
It could work
Yeah.
with some other air true, but like the base balloons, just I don't know.
It's kind of like more like a Lalo, like nowadays, I feel like it's just more like, all right, can you get like the stupid value you need out of your heroes to just clean it up later, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of like all how Lalo's always been, especially like towards the latter half of Lalo. It's like always like you need an OP Queen Charge or an OP Hero Dive with a nice zap to set up the Lalo. But like even more, like that's more and more important if you're trying to do that.
Yeah,
Maybe with Termi's
they-
greedy Raven, recall, air ward, and fireball.
with Lava Hound, you don't even need to invis anymore. Holy shoot!
Now, to be fair, I have seen at least one person use Lavaloon in this current meta, and even
Oh.
before the balance changes. Rainmaker. I've been
Oh,
following
yeah.
his channel, and he's using like Zap. Right now it's Sui Lalo, but he's used Zap Lalo with the Lavaloon puppet.
What?
Oh,
I think
he's
I
actually my
mentioned
favorite.
it.
Everybody
That's
go check him
wild.
out. Lava Moon Puppet. Yeah,
But like in actuality, it's really interesting because he does use the Ice Hound, and I think objectively Ice Hounds are stronger than regular Lava Hounds. And now with their new level, I think that strategy will be a little bit better because that is a little bit more tanking that they're getting. So
I mean, since we're talking about it already, I mean, we have a ton of new levels coming at Town Hall 18, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
I know we're talking about Lalo right now, but dude, I would love to see Electro Titans find their way into the meta. I feel like
Yep.
they can. I don't know if the buff is high enough. Like I haven't personally tried them on the build or anything yet, but Electro Titans would fit into like any ground meta really well, I think. And I think they're just waiting for it, dude. It's just a bunch of rocket spears
mean-
walking around, or sorry, Electro Boots walking around,
I mean, pretty much they have about the same HP now as I think what was it maybe level 2 meteor golems or meteor mites when they were split. So I think they're or it might be the same as level 3. Let me check.
It had level 5. What do you call level 5 Electro Titans have more hit points than level 3 Meteor Mites when they split. Level 3 has 8,000. Level 5 has 9,200.
I know, but well, before it was 19,000. They had 19,000 HP. So when they split, it was.
Oh, I see. what
So
you're
I
saying.
think it's slightly less than that, but pretty much very similar. But
Yeah.
I would say I do think that Titans are going to find their place. I mean, they just need a new level. They haven't had a new level since what, Town Hall 16? And when they had that new level, they were really good.
Yeah.
I think they were seen a lot at Worlds. So I think very easily I think Titans will find their way back into the meta, especially with the heroic torch.
Yeah. Because speed is the issue, right, with the Titans, and also getting through these dang walls,
No,
right?
it's really just the walls. Their movement speed is fine. They have the aura. It's legitimately just walls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Retro
Termy,
Titans, huh?
you love Super Witches, man. Tell me.
So yeah, Super Witch is getting a new level finally after 2 years, which is nice. I was at my breaking point. I crashed out, so I was like, I'm not gonna. So I was trying to make them work when the new Legend Link system came out. Obviously, the old Legend Link system was way too hard. I think I could probably make it work now. I'm debating on maybe trying it on one account, or it just depends. Because I think Super Witches, I like how throwers got a buff with speed, which in my opinion, wasn't even needed because throwers are already good. But I would like to see something like that with the Super Witches where they get like maybe a speed buff. They're already getting the new level, which is nice. But yeah, I want to try them. But yeah, I think E-Dragons will still be good, but I'll still definitely try them though. Super Witches finally after so long.
I mean, they're getting a significant HP buff, and I think it's a significant damage buff too because it's 40. It's like I think it's yeah, it's I think it's 40 more damage per second, which
Wait,
equates to I think a well no, it'll be a slightly lower damage per hit, but that's just because of their attack speed. I just kind of wish they spawned two big boys instead of just one, but
Oh, I feel like that'd be broken.
Two?
well, that's what
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what
from-
people have been hoping for. A new
Good.
level
But then,
increase.
then it would just be Super Witch meta everywhere. It's already
That'd
a
be
pretty
good.
Smash friendly meta, so I feel like the
Yeah.
boost to them should make them a little bit more plausible for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know, two big boys might break them.
That would be like I think like higher HP than the actual like meteor golems.
Well, I think what's
Pre-nerf.
funny is big boys and super witches now have the same HP.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they both have 4,100 now.
Oh, okay.
wait.
You see this?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
You got Termy's brain going.
Termy's
Termy's
Pull this up.
brain-
Let me
I
see
can hear
this.
the
Let me see
gears
some
moving.
things here.
Back when I was testing it I was trying it with the
Holy.
heroic torch, with the one that Itsu was using, and yeah, I mean it's significantly better. So
Yeah.
I think easily more than likely Fireball Super Witches will probably still be good, but I think Super Witches with the heroic torch will be better.
Holy.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
feel
the
really?
buff
like
is pretty nice, actually.
I feel like ground meta might see a little bit of a shakeup though. What I didn't expect, honestly, like some of these things you expect, right? Like, new levels on these buildings. Yeah, by the way, I love how all the new buildings look.
Yeah,
But
the theme is great.
so good.
Glazer. Glazer.
But oh yeah, bootlicker.
Oh, I love everything about this game. There's nothing wrong with it.
I love everything. Use my code.
Supercell is perfect.
But one thing I didn't expect was the spell tower level 4 and the earthquake changes because I feel like that shakes it up a lot, right? So maybe I'm not understanding it completely. I haven't tested it a lot, but as far as I understand, the earthquake spell that comes from the spell tower affects your ground troops, right?
Right.
But not your air
Yeah.
troops.
Not your air
no.
troops. It's
Oh,
it's a ground only spell tower.
I
So
don't
it's
know.
kind of
This could
like
be
Yeah.
so
it's like a
strong.
cannon. It's like the cannon only targets ground. So
But it could be so strong because the whole idea with ground smash is like we got to keep it together.
Yeah.
well, and the other thing is this does make the troops that are tankier, they take more damage because it's 30% of the total HP.
Damn.
Yeah, that would like hard counter a lot of the
Like meteor
high.
golems.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wait,
would
this
often
doesn't
start that.
hard stack, right? Like if you have two of them, it doesn't hard stack to
Oh.
60, right?
I don't know. Actually,
That's actually interesting. I'm not sure
I'm
either.
gonna test that right now.
Yeah.
Wait.
Corrupt, are you on the test?
Yeah,
I'm,
I looked
I'm,
it
up
I'm
on
on a
it
build
too.
right now. The playable's on my phone.
Yeah, I'm actually checking out his strat with the invis spells in the RC, Greedy Raven or whatever. Termy's
Yeah,
new
the
meta.
Termy's strategy, dude.
yeah.
Termy new meta.
Invis Greedy Raven Fireball.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I think it's interesting too because now all Quake spells, though, it's not even just the spell tower that does the damage to troops, it's every type of Quake spell, including the King, is also going to be doing damage to troops again, which I guess will be cool. for the Quake boost.
Yeah,
So
but-
it'll do like what 20%, but it's not going to kill the skeletons still because I think it's percentage based. It's not like the one damage that it was before. So
Yeah, it's percentage based. Yeah.
So when we say offensively, when we say damage to troops, we're just talking about CC and Skellies basically and heroes.
I think heroes too.
Yeah, heroes.
Yeah,
Okay, Euros is actually kind of crazy.
20% off the
crazy.
king.
Which I mean, we're talking
Or
about like
30%.
super witches. I mean, maybe we see a return of like quakes opening up bases,
Yeah.
Wait, and then recall,
and then quad quake. Wait, what? With the Raven.
with the Raven. Yeah, exactly. Raven will finish off all the buildings with the
Yeah, that is kind of an interesting change though, but I kind of like it. Like I feel like the earthquake, like honestly, this has nothing to do with balance. It just has more aura now. It feels like an earthquake, you know what I mean? Like everything just gets
Yeah.
actually hit, right? This is kind of cool. So it's gonna be interesting to see like whether or not like you can like you don't take troops that are super tanky because they're gonna get smashed by this defense, and you opt for something that's like a little less tanky, but still like because we have like a range of tankiness of our ground troops, right?
Yeah, we can use a monolith for
Interesting.
that.
Yeah.
So they don't stack. So I didn't notice any significant like difference between 1 and 2 of them. But I will say, if you're running 2 of them, just use air. Like,
Yeah.
like if you
Yeah.
in our test war, it was just when I saw 2 of them, I'm just like E-drags.
It's just another
you-
reason to switch to air.
It doesn't do additional damage with a rage tower though, right?
I don't think so. It's
But
don't
it
wouldn't
affect,
make
don't
sense
affect each
to-
other. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it shouldn't.
I could
I
see
think
one
it's-
of them being used, but definitely not 2.
Yeah, I think I recommended or I like put like feedback. I was saying that it's kind of a bummer that it doesn't hit air because I feel like that not that it makes it useless, but especially
feel like
now
it
with the
doesn't make
meta being
sense
a little
either.
more with the meta being a little more diverse, but it's like how would you make it affect air? It'd be cool maybe if it like stunned or something air troops or made them slower, but I don't like damaging them wouldn't make sense because like it's
Yeah, but it's an
it doesn't hit
earthquake.
air.
Like, why should it
Right.
hit air?
An airquake.
Yeah,
It's just,
exactly, yeah.
It's a quake in general.
But I
Right.
Bro, have you ever
Yeah.
been in a helicopter during an earthquake, bro? Nothing happens.
Yeah.
I do think Zapquakes do get slightly buffed from this. Because like if you're hitting like something like a Guardian, the Guardian will be taking damage from everything.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh
wait.
wait, that's true
Speaking
too.
of
The
that,
Guardian
Yeah,
will
gets
take a
they made
damage.
now.
made guardians vulnerable to spells. Yeah.
Yeah, and poison, bro. The poison is actually goaded, by the way, against Guardian. It's actually
isn't
really
that-
good now.
Isn't that
Finally.
Finally. 2?
Wait,
It's fine.
I thought
we're
this
good.
is completely after sneak peek.
This is completely
Yeah.
after sneak peek.
Okay.
Oh, this is okay. This is completely
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
This is completely after the fact. Even though we're
What?
living in the past, it's so awkward.
This is us present.
Yeah, I really like that change. I think poison affecting Guardians is pretty big. It's a really big deal.
I was kind
No,
of
dude,
like
the long
surprised
shot
that
is
it
disgusting.
didn't
dude. I'm
initially.
sorry.
Like, I kind of get that they wanted Guardians to be kind of like the wow factor of Sound Light Team, but it's like poison.
There was just no way to
spells-
counter it other than Poison Lizard.
True. Yeah.
But who's
I
gonna use
like
poison?
I like it, but I think it kind of makes the Guardians too weak now, dude. I don't know, man. I
Well,
feel
the
like
problem
it's
is like
too strong.
there's the tough part of trying to balance everything because everyone's like, oh my god, long shot's too strong. I mean, I one started CWO because what long shot picked off my whole army, so like it's finding that balance of making them very, very strong, but not too strong that they're game breaking. So like I don't know. I kind of like that they weren't vulnerable to spells, but I also see, in my opinion, I felt like they should have been vulnerable to spells in the first place.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I can
Or at
already
the
see the
very least-
comments, dude. It is just like my eagle did not die for this, bro.
Oh god,
I'm telling
not
you.
again.
Not the freaking Eagle Artillery, dude. Freak.
I know.
man.
Every time they change the town hall, it's always like, it always stems back to people hating on the eagles being gone.
Now the throwers are also having their buff reverted, which I don't think is a big deal. Their
Thank
EMP and
God.
DPS buff was like nothing. It
Thank
wasn't
goodness.
even the main reason that they were good. But
They were just
what did get
spammable.
nerfed was the totem spell.
Yeah.
Oh, the totem spell nerf is crazy, actually. Also,
Yeah.
the biggest thing that is going to be crazy is it not doing damage and killing air skeletons and regular skeletons instantly anymore. That's going to be interesting because
Yeah.
especially with like
Yeah,
E-Drag
no
attacks,
damage.
when you're like in the core, a strat is like to put the totem on the skeletons to kill them. Otherwise, the E-Drags get stuck on them. Or yeah, just different things in the core. Like you can skellies or you can totem for them, and then the skellies won't be an issue. But now you're gonna have to fight all of them.
Yeah.
So
But for me, like it's really awkward that it does 0 damage because it like literally falls in from the sky. Like that's some
right.
kind of impact. Like just from a logic perspective, I'm like that should do at least a little bit of damage.
I think the totem got hit pretty hard now. I can't lie. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's
it
smaller
got nerfed pretty hard.
radius.
Yeah, smaller radius of 5
and it's
tiles.
like
But a lot of these strategies are so broken before this because the totems are so strong. So something had to be
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
right.
I think without touching its HP. I think its HP, I feel almost has to stay high in order for it to work like really well in Legends and whatever, but I think they did the right thing of nerfing its radius slightly. It's kind of reminds me of the overgrowth spell, how I think what was it originally like 7 tiles and then
Mhm.
they nerfed it down to 6. I mean,
But remember,
obviously,
like the HP got nerfed where it ticks faster previously,
yeah.
also.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like an additional nerf to the nerf of the nerf.
Like a
Yeah,
double.
But it's
nerf
like when
after
roots came out,
effect.
they were so broken it took a while to get it right, and that's kind of what we're experiencing with totems.
Well,
In
like
spell
totems,
form.
Yeah,
Yeah.
radius nerfs are huge though, right? Like
yeah.
because radius is not like linear. So this totem nerf, it's not a 16% decrease, it's a 30% decrease in the area compared to before, right? Because of the
Mhm.
way that radius works. And I think the thing that really made totems like honestly, like I'm not a good player. Some of you might know this, believe it or
All right,
not.
dude.
But
You literally made a
uh,
video talking about how to be a pro. Like,
wow,
He
that
didn't
was
say
like two
he's a
years
pro.
ago.
This is how
That's
you
elite
can be a
ball
pro.
knowledge, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so, you know, the thing is, you don't have to like be very accurate with the totems at all. Like you
Yeah.
just like, I'll throw them there, I'll throw one there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe in the top 1,000 E-drag level. I don't know about all that. You know what I mean? I'm not up there, but genuinely, like it didn't feel that way. Now you might have to actually think, all right, is this totem too far ahead or is it not? You know? And I feel like it's a good change.
Yeah, it definitely brought like some level of like a real skill ceiling to using it, to be honest. You know?
Yeah. And what about
True.
some of those new defensive levels?
Some
Spitter
nasty
levels are
defense levels in there.
huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
fire
have
spitters. Oof.
I have seen some people say like, oh, like they can't make up the design for Town Hall 18. It's either like so here's some white over here, some dark over here.
Yeah.
But I like the designs. I think Inferno Towers and the Fire Spitters are gonna be like the bigger defenses to kind of worry about.
I mean, the mortar level 18, man. Ooh, that one, might
Holy
mess me up.
shoot. OP,
Yeah,
dude.
those
Staying up
mortars
at
that get
night.
used on the outside of the base to counter flingers, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the Gigabomb new level is interesting though. I like the design of that, but I think it's nice that that's getting a new level, I guess. A little bit more
I
know,
honestly haven't looked at
damage.
it that much.
Bootlicker Bash loves the theme, so I love the Town Hall 18 color theme from the beginning. So this just makes it even more solid and ties it even more together. So
Now, how about
I
the
enjoy
walls?
that.
Because I think the walls got a little bit darker.
Dude,
I
yeah,
like
I'm
'em.
noticing this too. This might be,
Yeah.
wait, is this an actual change or this might be like a dev build bug or whatever?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
I think it's
I'm
an
looking
actual
at it
change.
I
too.
think it's an actual change.
They showed it in their video too.
I remember
way.
seeing someone say, "How
Whoa.
did they make the walls look even worse?"
Oh my
I
Come
god.
kind
on,
of like
dude.
it. I kind of like it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, me too.
I like the darker theme. I think contrasts a lot of the brighter defenses around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually like these new levels because I feel like they're interesting in the sense of they actually might shake things up a little bit, but like for example, Inferno Tower being I don't think singles will come back, but right now with E-Drags 2, Inferno Towers are actually like E-Dragon's biggest weakness. So that's gonna be interesting. And obviously hidden Tesla, people like to do a lot of hidden Tesla farms. So being able to, better counter warden charges a little bit or bait people easier, Gigabomb, Seeking Air Mine. The mortar also too will help kind of combat Flinger a little bit more with like a little bit more HP and damage. And then Fire Spitter, of course, is going to be like annoying. I hate the Fire Spitter, but I think the base overall does get stronger here. with this update for sure, but like in different ways. Like not game breaking ways, but still definitely stronger for sure. Noticeably, maybe.
Yeah, that little seeking air mine new level is nice because it means that now they can counter healers.
Oh, will he fully kill a healer now?
Yeah.
A one
That's
tap
good.
some?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Before somebody was saying in my stream that the reason why healers were so strong too is because they wouldn't get instantly killed by seeking air mine, and that's just crazy. It honestly should.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It was bound to happen. Now, is
That's
anyone
good,
going to
though.
use revive?
Revive is crazy.
I'm interested about the revive because I've been trying to get Mass Super Yeti Revive, which works amazingly at like 13 to 17, but it doesn't work at 18 unless it's like the base is like a perfect box base for it. So I'm kind of curious to play around with that a little bit more. I'm a dirty spammer, so I need my spam attacks, you know?
Dude, the hero heal
80%, it's huge.
Yeah, that's
80%
pretty
is
big.
crazy though. I
What
can't
if you,
even lie.
like-
That's crazy.
What if you like Sui Hero, Greedy Raven, the Town Hall revive for later on, bro?
Wait,
Germany, bro.
recall also. Holy
Recall too.
wait, you can do the
Plus,
warden
plus a
you,
quad
like-
quake.
Yeah, oh shoot, quad quake too. Dude, you like send the warden in with like him following the hound trick, fireball the middle, and then you revive him, and then you recall him, and then you greedy raven also on all that.
See, in theory, that's oh my gosh.
It's like,
telling you, dude.
yeah, that would work if the town hall was by itself in a corner. All the collectors were on the other side.
Oh my
But
gosh.
yeah, it's cool.
But yeah, the revive is crazy buff, 80%. I think I might actually carry a revive, dude, and especially when you're one thing too with smash attack sometimes, like with super witches, your warden would die. So I would take a revive like a while ago when I used to use them, and being able to revive him for like 80% is kind of nice. It's almost like he never even died or having to get healed up again when he gets revived. So
Even like sometimes just like a late revive, like on an RC to finish off that last couple defenses is super nice.
yeah. Or on the king, 80% HP on the king already.
It's beefy, man. It's beefy.
Yeah.
That is beefy.
Especially after using the stick horse. Yeah.
Ooh, bro, wait. That's actually a comp. And then Greedy Raven.
And then Greedy Raven. Yeah, you just summon the Greedy Raven after
I
he's
could see
revived.
that working, actually. I could see that working because it already works with the Phoenix. So
Yeah. What if you could revive pets too? That would be crazy. Holy.
That'd be cool.
That
Yeah.
would be cool.
Like a one spell
I mean-
space for a pet revive.
Yeah.
I think that's one way like they could like diversify even like equipment, right? Like we've seen a lot of equipment, but we don't really see kind of these SUI strategies, right? Where it's like your previous life will determine your next life. That sounds so crazy, but like
Holy
you know what I-
shoot.
but you know what I mean? So like that just a little bit of diversity, right? So that's like one thing they could do. But you know, I realized the strength of Sui attack strategies when, you know, during the Tunnel 18 war, we were all just throwing the RC and letting her funnel a corner, and then they're like, all right, we'll bring you back later, you know? It can be pretty strong, yeah.
Well, that's the Super Yeti Mass Revive. You throw the RC in the corner, and then you just keep bringing her back, and she just keeps taking out a section of the base.
Oh,
A
man.
section, more like half.
Yeah, realistically, yeah. As long as the Super Yetis are up the middle tanking, like she's just doing work on the outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love Super
Also-
Yetis, man. So cool.
Also, too, what's it called? The baby dragon getting a new level is like a slight buff to the Inferno Dragon totem mass strategy with the Dragon Riders. So that'll be a nice little buff for that strat.
I wonder if you'll be able to use Inferno Dragons, just Inferno Dragons and totem spells. Kind of like that old mass Inferno Dragon army.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
remember
Didn't he use like
this.
skeleton spells?
They
Yeah,
use skeleton
Yeah.
spells.
Yeah.
Holy.
holy,
He's addicted to saying that, dude.
Yeah.
It was last time as well.
he just can't help himself.
Well, a few more things I think we should touch on in this episode. Just to
Ranked
keep
mode
things
changes.
moving. The ranked league changes, guys. What do we think about basically the attacks have just gone down. It's just so much easier to get your attacks in. Thank God, because
Yeah.
I was not doing them. I'm you know.
Yeah.
I'm always that guy on Sunday. It's like, oh crap, I got to do just enough to keep my Town Hall 15 in its league, you know.
Oh my gosh.
So, but I'm a
Division
little
one
bit worried that
procrastinator.
like with it being a smaller number, that like it might be harder to maintain leagues if you're doing that.
Honestly, I don't even do all 30 of my attacks. I do like maybe 20 or less, give or
Yeah.
take, and I'm able to maintain. So I
Yeah, I
just do my attacks like farming.
I think if you're trying to get promoted, you're gonna have to do all the attacks. But
Yeah, I
I mean,
think that's
it's
given.
what 30 to 24 in Electro, which isn't that bad.
No, no, I think that's a lot more like reasonable. And but like the thing that's really interesting is like also the promotion and demotion percentage changes, where it's like some of them are a little awkward, right? But from what I've seen, it's like demotion at the higher leagues is going up, and promotion at actually, yeah, promotion at the higher leagues is also going up. So it's kind of weird. It's like
Trying to promote everybody.
it's just no, it's like basically, if demotion is going up and promotion is going up, that just means like you're more likely to shift instead of just like sitting there, which
Yeah.
unfortunately is what a lot of us do, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always literally calculate like bare minimum because sometimes I literally can't be bothered to get 30 attacks in. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's pretty cool.
Well, it's
Yeah,
tough
you
if you're running multiple accounts to get 120 attacks in. Plus, like if you have a main and you're doing wars, it's a lot. It's a lot of work realistically. So I don't mind
That's for
them
the
them
unemployed.
reducing those numbers.
yeah.
Yeah.
I always like think to myself too, like if people knew how much I actually played the game, they would never watch me again. You know, I
Yeah, me
like
too. It's a lot
it's
of just like
hard
yeah, it's a lot of like when you're doing content, you just have to straight up put
because
your addiction on the burner, you know?
yeah, and then like, oh, I got a war attack to do. We got a Discord noti, so you get in there. All
Yeah.
right, put up my 16 throwers. Like
Yeah.
whatever it
Just
is,
just
right?
in general, I definitely get how some people think that like ranked attacks are a bit of like a chore nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But like just that's sheerly just based off how many attacks people actually have to do.
Yeah, I think it'll get a lot easier with like the decreases in the amount of attacks. The thing about rank though, I'm not gonna lie, is like it's fun if you're actively like if you're like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
I'm
You're
pushing now. You
yeah,
know what I
you're
mean?
grinding like you lock in. Yeah.
Yeah, then it gets fun because then you go through and you get your attacks in and your defenses and everything. And I think the system is pretty good compared to like what we had before. But if you're not, I mean, it's just like, you just got to get your attacks in. Decreasing the number should theoretically make it easier to maintain, right?
Yeah.
In terms of the number of attacks you got to do. So,
Yeah. I guess the way I look at ranked mode is better farming. They
yeah,
legitimately,
that's
just the loot is so good.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
guaranteed, so
exactly.
True.
In fact, I should probably farm and rank tomorrow. Maybe that way I'd maintain my leagues instead of
I think
dropping.
overall the changes are solid. I mean, everybody wants, it to be easier to promote. It's also easier to demote, but it rewards activity. And then you can still probably just do like the farming strat. So I think it's better. It's better to keep the system moving if people want to. And if people don't really care, then yeah. I think the thing they still need to change though, I don't know if they're changing it, is making it so you don't demote like after a week. Like 2 weeks would be nice. I think then players would feel more happy because it does feel more like a chore too. Because like I don't know, sometimes you want to upgrade your heroes and you're also doing war and you're also doing Calamar League and there's also events. So it's like I think Bash made a video like when do we upgrade heroes? Like like
I
when can
saw
we
that.
actually
Yeah.
do that?
that's been something I've been very critical of. It's like I know they've said before that the best way for us to use heroes while upgrading is having more heroes, but I'm like just make
Yeah.
heroes available while upgrading. This is such a long, like, I understand you're probably gonna lose money, but it's such a long overdue feature. Like
Mm.
we're gonna look at this years down the line. It's like how did we play Clash of Clans with heroes still upgrading and not being able to
Mm.
use them?
Yeah. I think it's a bit overdue. I remember they introduced it as like an event, but when it was gone, people were literally just basically raising hell. There was like, why isn't it permanent? It was definitely fun to use.
I
It doesn't
think that
match with. Go ahead. Sorry.
I think the most interesting thing about Clash of Clans in general is that it's like a base builder game, but it's a progression game. But I think the reason why, I mean, we already know like the whole drama with Clash Royale and stuff and how all this stuff is unfolding. But one thing that Clash Royale has an advantage of is yes, you're under leveled, but you can always use every card no matter what. So like that's like one benefit. So you could do that with the troops and stuff in the game currently, but it just sucks that having such an important part of the game, like heroes, you literally not like you can't literally play, but you almost can't if you don't have them high level. You can use potions, but I think it's one of those things where, yes, like Corrupt said, for sure, though, maybe see different revenue changes, but it's one of those things like long term where if player activity gets increased and they find ways to somehow regain the potential revenue loss, like through cosmetics or through other things, then having heroes being able to be used will be like basically more people playing, more people spending money that way. It'll make
Yeah.
up for the loss. So hopefully one day. Hopefully one day.
Now,
I mean,
oh, sorry.
no, I mean, I don't think they should have like I obviously I don't have back end numbers, right? But I don't think they should worry about revenue. Like Clash of Clans has been the most consistent Supercell game for like 5 years now. They made
Yeah.
like 25 million a month, give or take like 1 or 2 million. It's like stupid, like how consistent it has been, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't feel that there would be a huge, but like there would be a huge change to that, right? But like, and the other thing is like, what is a hero level nowadays, right? A hero level
Yeah.
nowadays is a little bit of DPS and hit points and regen, like marginal regen. It's like if there's anything that should feel like okay, I have to invest into and like I make it stronger, it's the equipment, which is the case right now, right? Like those are
Mhm.
like actual like changes, they're visual changes, they're big strategy changes, all that stuff, right? So I don't see like with the whole like Clash Anytime mode. I mean I don't see like why we would keep it, but we've also felt that way for a while. So we don't know. I've also complained about the Alchemist for 2 years now and
Yeah.
the rates that it has had, and that hasn't changed either. So yeah.
It's honestly one of those things where, like, at the time when Clash Anytime came out, we thought like, oh wait, what's gonna happen to the game? Is it actually gonna become too easy? Or like, I think one of those changes like really made the game so much better. Like, I think one step too, because kind of talking about like the updated sneak peeks and stuff, the 1 gem donation to yourself. I think eventually we'll probably see the game where CC will just end up being free, not instantly, but because just basically changing having to wait to play the game on your own, because I know it's Clash of Clans, but I think just disabling those friction points will just make the game feel so much more smoother where you could just play without having to wait for things. So the CC 1 gem thing is like one of those things that I think is good.
Well, that's
Yeah.
also like another like stress point of ranked battles, of having 30 ranked battles. If you don't have a gold pass, it
Oh
is a
yeah.
legit chore. And like sometimes you're just yellowing in without CC because you don't have raid medals or you don't want to wait for that 10-minute cooldown. So definitely
Yep.
like it is one of those big pain points in the game, and it has been for a long time. So it's like, when do we cross that bridge? I
Mm.
guess like you kind of mentioned, like finding other monetization options to kind of replace it and replace that value.
Yeah,
I think
I think you're right.
as soon as they do that, bro, like ranked mode and playing the game, more people will definitely want to play and they won't feel as grindy, I swear.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I log on Sunday and I'm like, oh crap, I haven't done a single ranked hit and I don't have a gold pass on this account. I'm like, we're yellow again without CCs. Good luck me.
Yeah, I think actually the attacks themselves are like fun, but the only thing is like literally just filling the CCs in between each attack. If you because like unless you have the what's it called, the bite or the
The
clan
clan
The
castle
clan
yeah,
castle
cake.
yeah,
cake.
yeah, yeah. That one it's very frustrating and you have to waste a lot of resources like raid medals if you're trying to get through them fast.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't even mind like just like a couple clan castle cakes available in the trader, even if it was like
Yeah,
500 raid medals,
yeah,
because I'm spending
100%.
like
Yeah.
1,000 raid medals a week on donations. So like if I
Right.
could just like sit down and grind out my ranked hits with a clan castle cake, I think that solves that. Like we kind of have that the solve for that pain point in the game, but it's so hard to access it. Like now we'll have treasure chests on the free pass, but even then it's a limited amount of treasure chests, and then you have to get lucky and get a clan castle cake. I just wish like I think the snacks are great. I just wish they were way more accessible in game.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
I think like honestly speaking, like clan castle donations is one of the only social aspects with your clan. If that
Mhm.
wasn't the case, I think it would be removed. Do you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Like it makes
But
sense, like physically makes sense. But like
that
how are you
that
gonna
is
play with your
true.
clan, you know? Like
True, but yeah, I guess that stems from like the bigger problem of recruitment, which hopefully they address this year.
wait,
Hopefully.
what do you
Yeah.
you're not using notice boards, dude? Like that's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
helping
yeah.
your
Like,
clan.
I used to
Uh,
just spam invite, to be honest.
it's not like 50 people join my clan in like 10 minutes and then they all just leave or anything. They all stay.
Also, can't people still like join clans that are like closed or something through the clan
Yeah.
Discord?
They can steal your
Yeah.
clan games and steal your clan capital during raid weekend, by the way.
I made a short. It's like, has Clash of Clans forgotten this feature? And I mean, like I know it's not that old, but like they haven't done anything with it. They didn't do anything last year.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, to be honest, like the whole clan experience, I think there's a lot of room for improvement, but it's not like terrible by any means.
mm.
I definitely see like if they want to make changes in the future or like additions, it would actually promote community like within your clans, and it would just give people something to just look forward to, you know.
Well, there's easily one fix for this. Global.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, here we go.
It's so funny. Like I'll be on like I'll like see TikToks of like random people. I've never seen them in my life before. You know what I mean? Like I never seen them in a video, nothing like that, right? Homeboy's walking home from work, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night in his car. He's like, man, why hasn't Clash of Clans fixed their recruitment? I'm like, man, who are you? But like it's such a common issue, right? Like
Yeah.
there are literally TikTokers and people who like literally like people who like make accounts for their clan to
Yeah.
recruit for their clan.
Yes.
Have you been seeing that?
Yes, it's all my
Yeah.
comment section. It's like and even in like
Join my
Discord,
clan.
it's like it's always like on TikTok specifically because you can comment like the photos. They just comment their clan
Yeah.
instead of interacting with the video. So people just scroll through Clash of Clans, and as a form of recruitment, they just spam their freaking like clan board. I guess it's kind of strange.
Damn.
It is interesting.
I get those on YouTube, but I have those blocked. So it's just like, no, you can't. Well, there are some other things that are getting changed in the update, like the Unbreakable achievement.
I know a lot of people are upset about that, bro.
Wait,
And
what?
I feel for them. I feel for them. No, like the people who grinded it out already. I feel for them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like, dude,
Well-
this was an unreasonable
Yeah,
achievement.
yeah,
dude.
but like I'm just thinking to the future of like, am I gonna get refunded my time when I did the Unbreakable? It's like, bro, it's not how the world works. I hate those comments so much. Like, if I buy a
Yeah.
TV and it goes on sale 2 months later, that's just how the world works, you know? That's just
But to be
how
fair, you can't really do it now. You had to do it before Clash
Yeah, yeah.
Anytime.
Oh, that's
But-
true. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
before, like, you would just go down to Bronze League or below and just sit there for a couple weeks and you can get it. It was a bit of a process because you had to log on and just lower trophies, but it was something you could do. But now, yeah, you're right with the ranked mode, it is 5,000 is really like an impossible number, especially for a new account.
Yeah. And most of those
Wow.
you're probably gonna get like very early on, just because not everyone's gonna be 1, 2, 3 starring.
What are you
all
talking
the
about?
time.
I win 3 defenses on my main account every day.
I've had very few 0-star defenses in ranked.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Then
just
you
'cause
see
I
people on
wasn't attacking
leaderboards
you.
with like 2 or 3, and it's like, no, that's not real. That's not real.
CWL now supports 5v5.
That is kind
Yeah.
of crazy.
and
Like
also
we could be a
they-
clan.
Yeah, and I think they also changed the bonuses too. So I think everybody gets a bonus in the 5v5 if you win the wars. Like there's no bonuses for flat CWL, but if you win like all 5, then everybody would get a bonus for the 5v5, which is cool.
Yeah, I think like you start with the 0 instead of the baseline 1, I think it is for 15v15, and now 30v30s will start with 2, right?
Yeah, I think the
could be right
bonuses
if
got doubled or something like that. Or I don't know. Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that.
I was asking about that. I was asking Clash Ninja about that. I'm just like, I'm not sure. Is it the bonuses that we give out, or that leaders give out, or is it like the rewards?
I think
Mm.
it's the medals, but I could be wrong.
I think it's the
will-
bonuses.
So
I don't know.
if it's the medals, then yeah.
But 5v5, I mean, I guess this is good for like and we kind of gave this feedback, right? Like I think this is good for like clans who like can't just muster up the numbers, right? Like we can't get 15, right? So let's just throw in the 5 that we have. Like that's really solid. That's a really good feature for them. I guess I don't know if the higher league will have an option for this, But I could see like pro teams being like, okay, I'm just gonna squad up with my 5. Like you guys show up with your 5. You know what I mean?
That might become
That'd
a
be
thing.
calm.
Is like just like competitive 5v5 CWO.
Yeah.
That'd be comp. That'd be comp. Holy, with modifiers. Holy, Legend
Yeah,
League. Oh
Yeah.
my
That's one
gosh.
thing I like. I think the higher leagues for CWL should have modifiers, especially champs.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
at least like master difficulty or something because of the like
Just
the
something.
skill gap is already high enough where it's like
Why not
you know
why not add legends? Why not add
Yeah.
a legend CWL and put legends modifier?
yeah exactly.
Yeah,
It should
that
be
would be
above. I
cool.
think above champion. Don't like change champion. Just like make us you have to promote into it. I think that'd be good. Yeah,
Yeah, you can use the old legends icon.
holy
Yeah.
easy.
And then new
Wait,
players will have
so-
no idea what that even is. They'll think it's just exclusive for CWL.
Well, technically, it's still in Clan Capital.
True.
Right.
Is it? Is it in builder base too? I want to say if you're
No.
above
No, builder
5,000
base has
pro.
No.
No,
different
it's
leagues.
it's like
Oh, okay.
it's like diamond or whatever.
like Emerald too.
Ruby.
I remember there was a unused icon that was like a rainbow, and I'm not sure what that one was supposed to be. I assume that was supposed to be like kind of like what Diamond was supposed to be like. Oh, that's Legends. It was an unused icon, but it was just really interesting.
I remember that. I actually had that as like a sub badge at one point for Twitch.
A lot of other
about
bug
the-
fixes.
The fancy shop item though. Ooh.
Oh,
yeah.
but I can't see it, so I don't know what to say. Right? We can't see it, right?
It-
We
well,
can. We
it-
can.
Yeah, what do you mean? You
It's in
can't
it's
see
in
it?
the
It's
same
right
feed.
there.
This
in
new
the-
gecko will be added to the fancy shop together with the
It's right
crafted
there.
defenses season.
Oh, I mean like the image, but it's not in the build, I think.
Oh, but it's in the
It's
it's in
in
the
the
Yeah,
gecko.
notes.
it's
If you go
It's
to
not
the
on the
notes, it's
build.
in there.
It's
Oh, I see.
It's a
fancy
builder.
shop item. It's the builder from a builder base. It looks like. Ooh, and it'll be
But I
added
wonder
with
how
the
much it
crafted defense
costs
season.
though. I don't think we see that.
Yeah, I don't see a cost.
Because the thing is, like, yo, meteor skins, builders, I love it, my dude. But like, I will never
Hmm.
afford it. You know what I mean?
I
That-
just got
I-
mine.
You
really.
require generational wealth. Well, or top 1,000 E-Drags apparently.
I
But-
just got mine like last week. It took me forever, dude, but I finally got the meteorite builder. Yeah, holy,
Hey, congrats, man.
took so long, dude. Free to play, by the way. I'm just kidding, but
That's crazy. Yeah, that's a crazy thing to say, bro. A lot of people just got hurt, bro. A lot of listeners right now, they're just like,
Way
no,
to play,
you did
homie."
not just say that. I'm dead.
A lot of other bug fixes. Obviously, the orb bug fix.
Yeah.
oh,
Honest-
dude,
Oh, dude. I mean, I'm glad they fixed it eventually. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But I think a lot of people are over it at this point. I haven't seen any Reddit posts about it, and that's saying something. I mean, the
I
amount
saw
of
a lot
Reddit
of
posts that
comment-
were on about it. Oh,
I've seen some comments just slip in, just say address the orb bug or fix the orb bug. I just keep seeing people say that. Like it's not common, but like it's like sandwiched between something else and something else. Fix the orb bug.
What if
get that.
people just think that you can talk directly to Supercell? Just-
No. This is not on my channel. This is on the Clash of Clans
Reddit.
channel.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I guess Twitter too. But yeah.
Yeah, I stay away from those platforms, dude. All I know is drama, and I want to stay. I literally just stay in my own lane a lot, you know.
What was really funny actually about the going back to the gold pass, what was really funny is on the announcement for the gold pass, one of the Clash Royale creators was saying, I don't know why you guys are complaining. You guys are getting a progression buff. And everyone was just starting to like just jump on him like, what do you mean it's a progression buff? And I'm just like you're talking to someone who's playing a game that isn't in a great spot right now. Like they've had
Damn.
multiple progression nerfs. It's not just I don't know. Like I
Clash
guess a
Royale is
progression. I guess a gold pass nerf is the biggest Clash Royale progression nerf for Clash of Clans. I guess that's how our players see it, even though it's like extremely tiny.
But it's most of the people that are like vocal about it are people that don't even buy the gold pass, in my opinion.
yeah.
They're just
Or
mad
if
because they don't get the prospector for free is a big thing. I mean, some
Yeah,
people are
yeah,
mad
exactly.
that you get the 20% 2 days later, but in the grand scheme of things, is that really that huge of a deal? We're still gonna have 10 and 15%. I think like people are like acting like we get 0% until we get the 20%. I just think
Yeah.
like it's just easy to like get the initial rage out there. And even though like we
I
talked
feel like
about
some
like
people are just
we
rage
over
baiting.
No,
True.
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, people are gonna be mad no matter what they do,
True.
you know. So it's just like there's always gonna be some people who dislike change, like just in
Yeah.
general.
The top post on Reddit this past week. If you feel like you're getting scammed, then change your mind and keep your cash in hand with a boycott gold pass icon.
Bro, it is not that deep.
4.4K
It is
of
not
I'm
that
gonna be
deep, bro.
extremely honest. They're gonna find out. They're gonna find out that boycotts don't work because the
Oh.
Clash Royale tried to they tried to do that for Clash Royale, never worked. They're
Oh.
trying to
I
do that
mean-
now they're trying to do that now because of the whole Nick Bolton saved the game.
Oh.
I mean,
Hot takes.
that's a hot take because Clash Royale is struggling right now, dude.
Yeah, but they still haven't changed it
no,
though.
they did the CEO did a post.
I
And
know,
it was
and
like it was like the whole thing, and they credited the team and Nick Bolton, the Nick Bolton collab for saving Clash Royale. It was just like
yeah. I mean,
no,
But he came
and
back
like
and apologized though afterwards because
yeah,
he
but
did, but the
it was
apology had mistakes in it, dog. Like yeah, it was like
Dude,
an AI
that's
written
nuts.
apology.
Yeah, it was
bro.
AI written. It was like 60% AI. I was
I
like,
mean,
what?
you can't really trust those sites too. Like it,
Man, what you mean, bro? They'll fail
Man,
me
you
right
ever
now
use
in
the M
medical
dash
school.
in anything you typed?
I'm not saying I'm not saying it
Dude,
wasn't AI, but you can
dude.
also can't 100% say yes, this site is 100% factual.
Yeah. I know
It's
what you
not
mean.
perfect, so
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
like
you
all
have
the
to-
dashes, all the hyphens or whatever.
The M
That
dashes.
yeah,
That's what
that
gives it away.
yeah, that always comes up with it,
But
you know.
what if someone uses M dashes
Nobody
unironically?
I
does,
didn't even
bro.
know what
That's
the
the
hell an M
thing.
dash was until AI came out.
Oh my gosh.
No, but
I
like
still don't know what it is besides something that's like, yeah, AI wrote that.
Yeah, I think it would be funny if it's just like, sure, here's an apology letter written in professional format. You forgot to leave that.
I think I think to gently disagree with you here. I do think boycotts work, but I and that was kind of like the point of me making this video. Yesterday I had no plans of making this video. I woke up, I turned on, like, I opened Reddit, I see all of this, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do the math on this. I'm gonna see if people are being reasonable or not. And to some extent, right, there is a loss, right? So
Mhm.
that in itself is reasonable, like that concern, right?
But okay, but
It's
I
not
get
that big.
that, but it's still the best $7 you can spend in the game. You get a skin that's
100%.
$10. You get every book. You can now choose books that you're not going to waste because like we said, no one uses books to spell. You get room.
Yep.
Like it's the best $7. Like I get it that you would like these things to be earlier, and
It's a
they should have
scam.
never nerfed. I don't know why they nerfed the 20%. Again, maybe it was an oversight. It's dumb. It's stupid. Whatever. We can get, but still, you're eventually going to get it. It's still the
Yep.
best $7 you could spend in Clash of Clans if you're ever going to spend money. Is the
Yeah.
bigger
Yeah.
picture of
Mhm.
things.
It's not
And
like
I
they
just think
reworked it, nerfed
I
it.
think like we've gotten to the point where we get so much free stuff. It's just like we're expected the moon and more, and just
Yeah.
when viewers don't get that, like or players don't get that, they just get so angry, and then like somehow it's our fault because we make the game or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think in
Freaking
general we're
Supercell
just
Pat,
like
bro.
we're babied, I guess,
I don't
I
know.
think
I'm like the old grandpa, like back in my day, like I
Back
just
in
think
my
we have
day.
it so good in Clash of Clans as far as like progression and like how much we get free stuff in the game. So I'm always
right.
very optimistic, even though again, I overlooked the 20% thing, and that does suck. They should never nerf that, but it's
Mm-mm.
still, even if it is 2 days later, it's still super valuable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, still for
Dude.
$7.
Yeah.
It's not like they reworked it, nerfed it, and then increased the price.
Right. Or like they
So
removed it, or you don't get it. You just get it 2 days later, which you can.
I feel like for most people who aren't being vocal, that's not a big deal for them.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Like I don't I think the people who are complaining are like if they do buy it, they're trying to take like the full advantage. It's like you're getting like maybe what like 18 less hours build time. I
Let's
could be wrong.
let's say we get 2 days. It's 48 hours.
Holy.
48 by 6 builders.
BD math.
Days, 12 days. 12 days
Freaking
less.
math
Let's
man over
let's
here.
say, and that's no, actually that's not accurate because
Well, you still have
it's a
15 and 10%.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Yeah, you still have 15, 10%.
Yeah, so it's not.
So like
You're just getting
you're getting like
5% more.
maybe like nothing basically. Basically the point I'm trying to make right now is that ability to shift that book of spells to any other book just offsets all of this. You get
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
value. A higher level
Yeah.
player will get so much more value out of that. So, plus the chest, dude. I mean, if a free to play player, forget
Mm.
pass buyer, even as a pass buyer, you could get extra magic items, which is crazy, right? But even a free to play player, dude, like for you to like pick up like an equipment or something out of a chest is like that's
Yeah,
crazy,
equipment
dude.
ors, an additional book of heroes,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
yeah. So,
In general, I really like the treasure chest just because they allow you to get just extra rewards. And I feel like if there was some like other way aside from the occasional events to like get them consistently aside the gold pass, like some way of like grinding them out similar to like raid medals, it would actually be pretty fun and rewarding in my eyes.
would it be bad for them to make it to where it's like, oh, you if you get like a certain amount of stars, not star bonus, but like something like a Brawl Stars where a win would give you like at a certain point you get a star drop or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah,
just do that for I don't know, maybe ranked and battles or something. I don't know.
yeah.
I
I
mean,
Yeah.
mean, it works in their other games. They do it for Clash Royale and
Yeah.
Brawl Stars.
I think like if they can, I don't know if they have like the capability to like have like guaranteed rarities on chests.
Oh,
But if they do,
I
yeah,
think they
I mean, I'm
do.
assuming they do. I'm assuming
Well,
they do. But if they,
because back in August we had a guaranteed epic chest.
All right.
And
Yeah.
it could
Wait.
be a
Wait.
legendary too. Could
yeah,
turn into a legendary.
so
Yeah.
so like I would love to see those types of things like distributed in other events too, right? Like if we have
Yeah.
like a spotlight event or something, like bro, I'm not using those res, bro, but give me a chest like all right, I'll see what I get, you know? Clan games, right? Like you could add that as an option, right? So players can select that if they want to. So things like that. I
Ooh.
mean, I think that's fair, you know?
Honestly, I could see them reworking clan games to maybe still be similar, but instead of some of those rewards, I feel like chests, like especially the loot. I wonder if they just take the loot ones out and just put chests, would that be better?
Hmm.
Well,
Like I
For
yeah, I think
for
honestly, the clan capital in general, just what is it been like 2 or 3 years since it got like any content change? But yeah, I
was saying
think
clan
most.
games.
sounds
Oh,
like
oh,
some other place we know, huh?
yeah,
Builder
but
base. Let's go.
no, it's just like the every like big clan has already maxed it, and there's no way of like doing something with your capital gold. So like if you like yeah, I mean, aside from I guess leaving your clan and like dumping it on somebody else's, but just in general, when you get it maxed out, there's not really much to do, you know?
Yeah.
So also I wanted to talk about because like the whole we were talking about like the bugs and stuff and the revenge or bug being fixed. So obviously that's being fixed, but they did mention I mean we don't know obviously what it means exactly, but they mentioned word for word there will continue to be multiple ways to progress and rebuild ore balance through regular gameplay, and then we have some exciting information to share in the Clash on. So hopefully that also means that they're planning on to kind of pivot off the bugs and then equipment and stuff. More ways, like maybe more equipment blast events, maybe different ways to obtain the equipment, more Clamor League, adding equipment more for Clamor League medals, adding even ores for CWL medals would be good, and just things like that to kind of limit the friction points would be probably good, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, this year feels a little different, right? And a lot of you here have more experience than me, so you can tell me if I'm wrong. But I feel like the team has more tighter control over certain things, right? This year so far, even meta, for example, right? Meta is getting tweaks every few weeks, it seems like,
Yeah.
right? I think we've already had two balance changes in February. We're getting additional changes now, or not in February, but in this year, right? January we had one, February we had one, and now we're getting tweaks again, right?
Yeah, they definitely
And the,
care. Yeah.
yeah, and then events too, right? We had the equipment blast event in January, right? And now everybody knows that, like we have all of this stuff happening. We have this update dropping. We have this gold pass change, which I don't even know. Is that even should we even consider it part of the update? Is it not part of the update? Is it independent? It doesn't matter really, realistically. But there's just a lot happening, right? So it just feels like I don't know. It just feels like there's a lot of development. I don't know if that's just me, right? Maybe they're just like releasing everything in February for some reason, right? But like, it just feels like development seems a little quick compared to like what we're used to, I guess.
Yeah.
I think they're definitely more in. I don't know. I don't want to hope this doesn't come off as a bad thing, but I feel like they're way more in touch lately with different changes. Because I remember when we went to Worlds last year,
Kirby, bro, calm down.
like when we went to Worlds last year, I remember telling the CMs like, man, we got to get some balance changes. We got to get some balance changes. And I'm glad that they've been doing more balance changes frequently. And I think obviously some players will not like balance changes all the time because they don't want, their favorite troops to get nerfed. But the ones they've been doing where they're buffing like useless troops or not as strong troops, like the Thor obviously was too strong, but even equipment's being buffed. I think they should definitely monitor those and do more of those because it makes the game feel more exciting when the meta is not just like 3 troops and things are not
For,
like
Yeah.
3
even
months,
defenses
you know what I mean?
are too strong. Yeah, exactly. Like even if
Yeah.
you don't want to nerf defenses too much, but the splash and things like that, if they can keep changing things where it's like not too much, but it's nicer,
Yeah.
then it'll be great.
Just kind of like opening up more options, so to speak, without like
Yeah.
breaking the balance entirely. I definitely agree with you.
But I
I think
wonder
there
if
was-
like
oh,
when the
sorry.
esports season gets going, if we see this amount of balance changes still. Like, are they just trying to like get this all like kind
True.
of set and in place before the esports season gets going?
Yeah.
That is a good point. Yeah.
Now we did forget about one troop that was getting new level. Hog Riders.
Hogs.
Wait, they are?
Hogs
Yeah.
and super
You
hogs, yes
overlooked
sir.
that.
Yeah, Super Hogs are getting a new level. And I in my personal opinion, I think it's actually going to be pretty big, especially with the life gem buff.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
right now, I
100%.
think with that, it gives them 3,350 HP. Or no,
Ooh.
3,500.
bro.
Wait.
Holy,
Holy,
bro.
hybrid
Holy.
coming back?
Boy.
Didn't the minor get a new level too? So wait, hybrid back? Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Holy
Super
moly.
I would
hybrid,
actually
hybrid,
love
super
back,
hybrid.
bro.
Oh, Super Miners still suck. So I have them for my tier list that I'm working on. I have them as one of the worst troops in the game, and that's not
Besides-
even that. Not outside of the defensive CC.
Yeah,
They are bad. They are really bad.
yeah.
It's
True.
24 housing space, dude. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Crown Capital. Oh,
And their
In this
damage
economy,
is,
bro?
they do less damage than the roughly the same amount of regular miners. So it's just
Yeah.
like it's not even so
Charge
I-
up doesn't get value in a lot of cases, you mean?
I kind of wish they would just like hold the charge between buildings.
Yeah, and maybe make it like longer, to be honest, because it doesn't really make that much of a,
I was gonna say that with the Inferno Dragons, make them just like the Evo Inferno Dragon,
yeah, 100%.
but that might make them too strong.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
obviously they would have like a lot of balancing to do before,
Yeah, but I think Super Hogs will be in a really good position with this new level because they're doing about the same damage as the Ram Riders. So I think that's definitely really nice, and I think they're in a really nice sweet spot where with the life gem they're tanky enough, but they're not too tanky, especially for 12 housing space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then I think also as well, probably the just the super hog itself that gets probably roughly the same HP as a super hog, like both of them together.
Mm.
Because I think it's it's a little higher than that under the life gem. So it's almost like having 2 super hogs. But
Do you guys think?
Yep.
Do you guys think we're actually gonna? I want to ask you guys your genuine thoughts, because we don't know yet, or like we have no clue. But they even in the past
Alright,
teased
bro.
the super dragon, like the super electro dragon, or the super goblin builder. Do you guys think we're actually going to get like next super troop, super electro dragon, or like a super goblin builder, or do you guys think it's just memes? Because I get asked this like every other day, like where's the super goblin builder, where's the super electro dragon? It's like I think those are memes, but like I don't know.
honestly, I kind of want to see a super druid.
Super druid.
Yeah, I remember thinking of the idea because there's a troop in Boom Beach that I think it's a proto troop.
We at least got to get a super troop this year, at least, because we got Super Yeti last year.
Man, no, we don't, bro.
A super
No,
electric
we don't.
dragon, though, 'cause as an eject
Bro,
player,
dude,
like,
Why do
do
they hate on
not
the super
need-
troops?
I
Super
don't know.
electric.
Not all of them are good, bro. Not all of them are good.
Well,
Some
yeah,
of them
that's
are
the problem.
great.
That's why we need some of them need reworked, like
Yes,
completely,
agreed.
super minors. Uh, but
Yeah.
like there's some great concepts out there that we can use. Like it doesn't have to be a direct translation.
Yeah.
I mean, look at
Mhm.
the Inferno Dragons, like a completely different troop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I
No,
would like to see
agreed.
more of that, where like the super version's like completely different. Like the furnace, for instance, I'd like to see like a walking furnace, like from
Yeah,
Royale.
like Clash Royale. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
I
is
think they
cool.
could
That
like
is
take
cool.
a
Yeah.
lot of that stuff and like put it in practice, and it would translate as a super troop, or like even a headhunter that's just completely functions differently. It's just like an offensive unit instead of chasing down heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
interesting,
think I think
actually.
it's cool that that's kind of like the whole charm to them is that they offer something like different, like they all have their own like special abilities,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is it bad that
Bro.
for like a super druid, it would give like
Oh my gosh.
damage reduction, damage boost, and a speed buff, like Doctor
Damn.
Vitamin and Boom Beach?
Damn.
But
That would be
just
kinda
jack up the
sick, though.
housing. That would just jack up the housing space.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bring it up to like 40 or 50.
Damn.
Yeah.
That'd
That
be
would
juiced
kinda
up though.
crazy, yeah.
That'd be juiced. That'd be like a mini warden, basically, like a little mini warden.
Obviously, though,
Holy.
I mean, there are troops that wouldn't get super troops. Like like I don't think the E-Drag really needs a super troop right now.
Take it back, bro. Take it back.
What about Super Root Rider
Look,
though?
Turby's pushing top
Oh.
1,000 with E-Drags. He doesn't need that.
But I think other troops like Meteor Golems don't. Meteor Golems already feel like super golems.
You said super root
Mm.
riders?
Super.
This
Oh
Would
my
be
gosh.
crazy.
Bro, they're
Bring
not
back
meta
the root
anymore.
rider meta.
No,
Well,
the
no, they're
second you
still
place
no,
one-
they're meta.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
Root Riders are meta.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
if there was super root riders, it would be nothing but the root riders.
Oh yeah, it'd be nothing but
True.
Root Riders. Yeah, they have
True.
20,000 HP.
Yeah, concept. You place one down and it just destroys every wall on the whole base.
It has like walking earthquakes. Yo,
Oh,
calm.
yeah, walking earthquakes. And where are we gonna get superheroes? Maybe Evo
Oh my-
heroes?
No,
Yeah,
no,
settle,
no,
settle
no.
down,
No,
settle down,
dude.
settle
Yeah,
down.
you gotta buy
No,
two
no.
shards to get them. $7 each.
Oh, yeah,
Wrap
$7.
it up,
Hey,
bro. Wrap it up.
Imagine.
Let's make it true
imagine
pay to win.
equipment on pets though. Ooh, Greedy Raven
Pet equipment.
Oh my god, greedy! Here we go with the greedy raven.
No,
again.
I personally, for me, I think they should add equipment to builder base. If only Ash
man.
was here. If only Ash was here.
No way.
Nah, this is how we gonna increase 0% playtime by adding
right.
No,
equipment
there's a
to-
there's a 0.6% playtime when clan games start.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Dude.
true.
Just straight up clip farming stuff.
Maybe,
that people are gonna send to Asher.
Maybe Guardian equipment.
Whoa!
Wait, no, please.
Whoa,
We just
whoa,
nerfed the
brother.
Guardians. I don't think we want them getting buffed.
Give the Guardian electro boots, dude. Holy.
No, dude, imagine we had like a super Valkyrie though. That'd be crazy.
Bro.
You know what I really actually wish
Oh.
could be plausible is like more IP collaborations for skins.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
we haven't had a lot of those in Clash of Clans, where like
So, I
you see
think-
a lot of other like
I-
Royale and Brawl gets them all the time.
Well, I would
Yeah.
say more so in Brawl. Clash Royale is kind of like sometimes, but I think with
Brawl
with
gets them
Brawl,
like all the time.
Brawl, it was really common with Brawl, and then I haven't seen any recently, but unfortunately, I mean the game was on a downwards trend during that time. They were doing a lot, and that's not a bad thing. But I also think that they weren't really adding anything that was like significant. There wasn't a lot of permanent features added to the game. It was a lot of temporary ones. But but I hear you. Like, the WWE and the Clash with Holland were very successful.
Yeah, WWE
So-
was super cool. Like,
Yeah.
and there's
Yeah.
so much that I saw a comment recently. It said like Transformers in Clash of Clans. That'd be so cool to have like Transformers heroes. Like, yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
nice.
Actually, the game that
You
got
mean the
more
mecha?
the game that got more collabs than our game has was what was it? Squad Busters.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy.
They had,
Did they get a lot of collabs?
They
like,
had
a
Sonic.
collab,
They had a
they
Sonic
had
collab. They had
Transformers.
a Transformers. I forget what else, but
I didn't know they had Sonic.
yeah, they had Sonic.
Yeah.
Sonic was a playable character.
That's
Yeah.
I think we spoke to the CMs and I think they said it just takes a long time. So I mean I
Yeah.
hope that
Yeah.
they consider that. I hope they don't mind me saying, but I know like Fairy is like a huge anime fan, so like I'm just like, yo, cook us something really nice, you know what I mean? Because I
Yeah.
know they have like the effects for it with the cosmic skins. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, also like a lot of these companies are super protective of their IPs.
Yeah.
So like I
Yeah.
know like in Raid, for instance, like they did an Alien vs Predator collaboration, and you had to, as a content creator, you had to say it a specific way, like to make it like the collaboration, like to fall in line with what they were asking for the collaboration. So like that's probably one of the big hangups with these IPs is like getting those fine details ironed out without like compromising the integrity of what you're trying to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Personally,
I
for
think it's
me-
worth it. Yeah.
Personally, for me, I would love to see a Minecraft collab.
That'd be
Yeah, that would go
slick.
hard.
Yeah.
Minecraft or
That would go
Lego.
so
I would
hard.
love to see that.
Lego.
Yeah.
Dude,
Uh,
Lego heroes. I mean, we have pixel heroes. Like Lego heroes would be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just it's a really good marketing move, to be honest. Just collaborations in general. Like they bring so many new people to the game.
Yeah.
If they do Lego, like, come on, can we at least get some Lego Clash of Clans sets?
That'd be
I know,
fun.
I know
That would
people
be
have been
crazy.
asking for that for such a long time.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
would build
sick.
that. I'd buy that and build that just on stream. Like building the Lego sets on stream would be so fire. Oh
I'd
my
buy it and
goodness.
build it faster than Termy.
Yeah, we can have building competitions. Yeah,
No, you do like a big
He'll-
stream of it. All of
That'd
us.
be
Dash will
fire.
find some space in the background to put it.
Yeah, holy
All
dude!
right,
I
guys,
think
well,
for sure
ahead,
this
go
year
ahead.
though they need to do a collab this year for sure. They for sure, hopefully they do. Please.
Yeah,
For sure, hopefully.
for sure. Hopefully, this is
Yeah.
not nobody breaking their NDA, bro. He's actually hopeful. He's just
Yeah.
We'll
Well, I
have
mean
one in,
that at the end
April.
of the day, we're players and fans of the game also. Like, yeah, we do content creation,
course.
but like we have our wish lists also. I think people forget that.
yeah.
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 No, 100%. I was the guy who said, yeah, Clan Capital roofs and stuff is great.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. You were the reason why we're starting to get them in chest. Oh,
yeah, I was the reason. I was the 21%
You're a game dev.
chance, brother. 21%
We're all game
chance.
devs here, of course. So
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I actually like okay, I gotta break fast in like half an hour, so
Okay.
do gotta end up going. But right before we end, just real quickly, what's the one thing of this update you guys are looking forward to the most out of the things that we talked about?
I would
Yo, Trinity is
say
that meme, bro.
I
You know that
I
baby?
think Termy's Raven strat kind of.
greedy Raven walk
Yeah.
With druids.
with druids. Yeah,
I'm
Lava
kind of
Hound, too.
looking forward to seeing how the new earthquake interaction is with just the
Mm,
base spell and the spell tower. I'm kind of curious to see like how that reaches the broader audience and how it gets used.
and base
that's
builders
fair.
too.
That's fair.
I would say, I think for me, it's going to be probably the totem and poison interactions just in the game. Especially with the poison affecting guardians, tome spell getting nerfed slightly. How's that going to affect things? How's that going to affect the current meta spam strategies? So
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Termy, what about you, bro? I know you had a
Uh,
lot to pick from right here, bro. But
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm like dipping my hand in the goodie basket here to see what I want to say the most. I'm excited for everything, man. I'm excited for the new pet. Looks pretty cool. I like it a lot. Obviously, I think Super Witch is obviously getting into level. Also biased on that. I'm excited to see, yeah, just how the meta shapes up. Like after the balance, I think the main thing because I've been playing a lot of Legend League. I'm really excited to see how the balance changes really shape out to be. Like the thrower nerf, is it going to be crazy? Are people just going to not use throwers? They're probably still going to be throwers as meta, but I think hopefully, like we see more uses in other armies, and yeah, like maybe the meta will change, maybe it'll stay the same. But I think I'm looking forward to mostly the meta and how it shapes out.
Yep.
awesome. I really want to see the gold pass changes. I know that's kind of a cop out answer. It's not really an update thing, but
I didn't want to
like,
say that because I didn't want to get called a pet in the comments.
yeah, they're gonna make that same image. They're gonna make that same image, but instead of
Boycott.
no, they're
Oh.
gonna no, it's the Itsu one.
let's not talk about this right here, bro. This man.
No,
No, but I think yeah, I mean the gold pass, I think like just seeing not only it on release because I want to like shift my magic items to have like good control over them, but also like the chests. I love like opening the chests and also seeing like whether or not they end up changing the prospector. I think we've all made it clear. I've done this multiple times. I just want to see if there's going to be any changes to these things, right? Not that it has to be a big change. I'd like to see a little bit of a change personally, but just like in general, seeing if there's any changes anytime soon for any of the stuff for the Gold Pass. I think that's a little exciting. A little boring, but that's kind of the stuff that I like doing. So
Yeah.
well, cool guys. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll get together for the next one. And I appreciate you guys coming on.
Absolutely,
See
dude.
ya. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.